Hello, hello. It's that time again. Time for some fishing. Wake up. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe button. Watching this after, it helps everything. You know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Come see us on the live if you're watching this after live. But we're at the dam. The dam. And we're going to see if we can get some damn fish. I got my waders on. Probably don't even need them on today, but I don't have any shoes yet to wear in here. Oh my gosh. Look at that first cast. I have a loop. Hang on. I got looped on the first cast. I knew I saw this thing in here. Dang, loop. At least it was the first cast. The joys of fishing. Hang on, I got another loop it looks like, because... Alright, take this back out. How many loops do we have here? Don't make me get my other rod. Alright, there we go. I think we got most of the major loopage out. We'll try to get the rest out with a cast or something. Alright, let's try it again. Go, gadget. Plopper. Oh, there's the other loop. 2 loops. It's that kind of Fruit Loopy day right now. Everything's a loop. Alright, we got it out. We're good to fish now, hopefully. The loops are gone. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. I just got here. I'm just waiting. Getting the loops out of my spool. Yo, what's up, everyone? Make sure anyone who's coming into the live stream right now, double tap that screen for me. Get some likes in here. Zip zap, boop bop. I'm gonna go out in a second here. I just wanted to see if I can get something on the plopper here, just casting out here. Sometimes it works. Hey, what's up? Welcome in. I don't know if I'm going to actually fish with a plopper though, but it's on and I'm using it right now. It's finally gotten down to the level I'm used to here for the most part. Hey, what's up, guys? What's up? Welcome in. Double tap that screen for me. Helps the stream out immensely, more than you can realize. So we're at the Milwaukee River, in case anyone was wondering, in Wisconsin. Not sure what we're going to catch today. We caught a bunch of smallmouth yesterday and a couple rock bass and a largemouth. Oh yeah, this is the carbon. Really beautiful looking rod, man. Love it. It's my favorite rod. Nothing anyone can say can change my mind from using this rod. I'm an addict. You were in Wisconsin yesterday? Nice. Where were you at? How's everyone's day so far? We got another 80 plus degree day here in Wisconsin. That is summerlicious right there. Alright, I've been getting takers casting over here. I thought I might possibly get something. Let me do a couple more over here and then we'll head out. I like catching all fish, but bass are definitely a fun fish to catch. I don't think I ever caught a fish and was upset by it yet. Alright, what I'm going to do before I go out here, I'm going to try the shorelines down here with the whopper flopper. I was here last time and we had a few strikes, but it was a lot colder last time and they were a little tentative. I think now we can maybe scrounge something up from over here. The river is starting to come alive, guys. It's good. It's a good time to be alive. Warm weather, smallmouth. This is it, guys. This is what I live for. Someone's cutting the grass, man. It's like a dust storm over there. They're scaring away all the fish. What's up, Northern Fishing Outdoors? How you doing? How you doing, everyone? Appreciate everyone coming in here. Make sure you double tap that screen. Help a fisherman out. Helps the stream out. Helps the channel out. And it's free. I feel like this part of my line, right? There's oh, it's a little frayed. That's why. I was like, it looks different than the rest of my line. That's okay. It's pretty strong still. Alright, we're getting down here. Yeah, I think today I could have came in with my shorts on instead of waders, but it is what it is. At least I won't be wet. I'll just be hot. That's good to hear. Excelente. I got my guns out. Cut off sleeves. Sun's out, guns out, baby. Gotta work on that farmer's tan. Yeah, it's come down immensely since the last time I was here. And it's actually clear now, which is even better. I couldn't see anything over here last time, or where I was walking. Hopefully we can get a couple hits down here. Welcome in, everyone. Still got some more people coming in here. It's good to see lots of people in here. There's a turtle chilling over there on the... I think that's a turtle. Over in that log. Can't tell what kind it is, though. He'll probably jump in before I get even close to it over there. A lot of turtles, though. think he might be a soft shell. I'm not 100% sure. He doesn't look like a snapping turtle. Oh, that was almost bad. I tried to sidearm it while I was looking at the turtle. Oh, there he goes. He's going in the water now. He's got a little sketched out. That's definitely not a snapping turtle. What is that? I don't know what kind of turtle it is. That's definitely not a soft shell. But it's not a... Yeah, that's a nice looking turtle though. I'd be shocked if I didn't get at least one, like, bite down here. But you never know. Hey, hey, hey. I would have thought we would have had one for sure already on this area over here. Never know what to expect at the dam. Sometimes it's fire, sometimes it's a struggle, but it's always fun. Well, I thought for sure we had something over here. Let's keep going. Got a few more areas to try here, and then we'll head back up and then switch our baits. And see if we can get a taker on some other bait. Hello, welcome in. Got a really big glare on my screen today. It's super sunny out though. Had a really fun day yesterday in the river. Lots of topwater action. They were just pounding it yesterday. No, I'm looking for bass. But I won't care if I catch a northern pike either. But I caught that stick. Nah, I'm gonna have to go and get it. Darn it. Hoping I could get a cast in there. I knew it was a risk. Calculated risk with that little tree out there. I should have figured though. Just like stuck on this piece of... Oh, it completely wrapped around it? How? That's weird. It's like grippy. The stick is grippy. Hello, hello. Let's see if I can do a long cast right here. Bring it back up. By all this stuff here. See if we get something. Just troll it slowly back. It all looks fishy. I think today when I go back up, I think I'm going to try throwing the chatterbait. I'll probably lose it, but I'm going to attempt to throw it. Hello, what's up? I did it again, guys. The only thing I could have snagged over there, I snagged it. Literally the only thing. I could go down and try to catch some northern. There is a nice northern spot right near here, but I don't know if I want to do that today yet. At this rate, though, we're catching everything but fish. But that's my status quo here. Literally the only thing that was sticking out of the water. Christopher, what's up? Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm not sure. I'm getting an itching to go down there and try it. I just haven't been down there yet this year to know if they're there. I'm sure they are, but doing great. Just got here. Already had 3 snags. So, you know, we're off to our normal start. That's how I get warmed up fishing. Got to catch at least, 3 or 4 trees. Then the fish start coming in. Just the way it works, unfortunately. We're at the dam, but I'm down here walking, seeing if I can get anything like I did the other day. We're at the dam, trying to catch some damn fish. These damn fish are hiding somewhere. I don't know how shallow it is back there, but might as well give it a... Yes! I knew it. I might as well give it a shot. Sure enough. Big boy. This is a big one. This one has some size to it, guys. This is a smallie, I'm pretty sure. Come on, don't fall off, guys. We gotta get this one in. I don't have my net. Okay, he's not as big as he seemed. He seemed like a frickin' tank when he hit it. Oh, but he's definitely fighting. Dude, I thought he was going to be like the biggest fish ever at first, but he's definitely not bad. It's a hell of a fish to catch on your first fish. Look at this thing. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, guys. Alright, I gotta get my pliers out. That was so he is about as big as I thought. When he got closer, he looked a little smaller, but no, he's got some girth to him, some weight. All right, I gotta switch hands here, bro. Don't do anything. Don't do anything. Now you gotta get these hooks out of you. Sometimes I don't understand how they get it so wrapped around. Dude, I got all kinds of stuff going on here. Come on, man. I need more. He is hooked really good. Okay, now let's see if I can get him. So close to getting out. There we go. I don't know why it's so hard. Wow, guys. I'm gonna measure them. Might as well. He's a good size. I didn't measure the other one from yesterday. But this one I think is bigger. Now, just don't flop around. I'll put you back 1 second. We're gonna get an unofficial size on you. Stay, bro. Unofficially, oh, he's not even that big. He's 15 inches. I mean, that's not bad, but I thought he was bigger than that. 15 incher, baby. Let me get a better camera for you guys really quick. 15-inch beast. He was fighting like a freaking beast. There he goes. Hell yeah, guys. I'm glad I came down this far to check to see if there was something there. Remember, I was like, man, I don't even know if it's too shallow there or not. Guess it wasn't too shallow, hey? Let's get some double taps in here for that. Really nice smallmouth, man. He put up a really nice fight, too. Double tap that screen. Sub if you like fishing. Or if you want to help a fisherman out. We're growing this channel to 10,000. We're less than 300 away. Whew, it's a scorcher out here. And now the skunk's over. Time to go home. Bye, guys. That was fun. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. It'd be crazy to catch that and just go, I'm good. Bye. That was fun. So all the snags I had prepared me for this very moment. Told you, you just got to warm up. Nice. We should go back into that area again. There could be another one hanging in there. It looks like a good spot for spawning too. All right. That was like a perfect cast too. I couldn't ask for anything better to catch that fish. I think it was meant to be, guys. Really awesome. You guys saw how hard that 15-inch bass fought. God, imagine if we can get some big old honking slab on here, like a 19-incher. Probably break my pole. No, you can't break this pole. He might be able to fight it. Give me a good fight, but he ain't gonna break it. That's why it's important to cast everywhere. You just never know. Like if you walk up there, I bet you it's crazy shallow, and you'd be like, "Why is there a fish here?" I bet you it's like half a foot to like 10 inches. That's nuts. That was an awesome catch, though. Start the live stream out like a bang. 100 people in here, guys. How's everyone doing? It's okay if you want to talk. If you don't want to talk, that's also okay. I won't bite. The fish are biting, though. That's good. I don't know. Maybe that smallmouth was claiming this territory and there's nothing else here and scared everything else away. Who knows? Hey, what's up, Jose? How you doing? It was weird how tangled that fish was on that hook there, and as soon as I got over to the shoreline, it was not. It was the oddest thing. I guess that's how it goes sometimes. Alright, so I'm really torn right now, guys. If I go down further, I can fish for northern pike. I didn't really come here doing that though. I can also go fish this side, head back up to the dam, and we can see what's up there and save the pike probably for another day. I think that's probably ideal. We'll come back and check the pike out another day. We'll make an actual trip of it. I might have to bring my, what do you call it, net with if we do that. Catching some of these big pike in here is just crazy hard. I'm gonna do something really quick. I gotta take my phone case off. I think my phone is kind of overheating. It's so hot. I got this like thick ass black case on. It's not probably helping. Sorry, I closed it. Yeah, my phone is frying right now. Well, hopefully that will relieve some of the heat. All right. If it gets glitchy or weird or anything like that ever, just let me know. I've noticed when it gets real hot, it works good still, but it kind of like, there's like a stutter, a very small stutter you can see. It almost looks like an old-fashioned film. All right. Feels just like yesterday, except I don't have to go as far. How's everyone doing? 83 people in here. I think they lost somebody when they hit the power button in an accident. Well, that was my redemption fish from last time I was here, where I missed 2 fish. And he was excited that I came down to the river today, that's for sure. Right now, I'm going to be switching it up probably, but right now, using the HD Chapo 75. It is a smallmouth magnet, smallmouth candy. I love it. They don't always hit it because they miss it usually. But when they do get on, woo! Yeah, we can finally see the bottom of the river. Everything's coming together, guys. Everything is slowly coming together. The official start of summer is not here, but the unofficial is. And since Memorial Day, things have changed immensely with fishing. A lot of good top water. I'm gonna be honest with you, I rarely fish like this up here by the dam area. I usually fish up there and I walk down and I fish for northern. I rarely do this up here. But there's good structure, so that's why I was like, oh, today I'm gonna try. The last time I tried this last year, I got like 2 little northern pike. I can tell you, man, how happy I am that fish got hooked too, the first fish. With how many misses I had yesterday. Oh no, that was a death wrap there on that. Wow, that wrapped around like 4 times on that branch. That was a legit death wrap. Oh, it's super shallow here. Wow, it just was like wow, 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 wow. Thankfully, I can go get it. Anywhere else, that would have been the end of this lure. Like it wasn't even hooked, it just wrapped. Whew. Thank God. Dang it. Of course. Great cast, and I hit the one leaf that was hanging down. And then I decided to travel with it. I'm thinking possibly Chapo today. Chapo? Not Chapo. What am I saying? What is it? I just forgot what it was called. I can't think of what it's called. It's a bladed jig, that's all I know. I forgot what's the name of it. I just said it earlier. Oh well. We're going to be using a bladed jig, I think, until I lose it. Once we get up there. I can't believe I forgot the name of that stupid bait. Mind blank. That's how much I use it. No, not the spinner. It's God, why can't I think of it? They make the jackhammer and some other ones too. Maybe it'll come to me once I take my tackle box out. I don't know why I can't think of it right now. Probably too excited from catching that fish. Yeah, this side's a little bit tougher to fish. Current's a little bit stronger over here, and I don't know, just a lot more shallow. But, I mean, that doesn't necessarily matter. Chatterbait. There, I just remembered it. I could not think of it to save my life. We'll try to chatterbait. Jeez, I don't know why I couldn't think of that. I was hoping it wasn't going to be busy down here because Memorial Day weekend's over, and it's not. My goal is if I pulled up and it was busy, I was going to go find another stretch of river to fish. I have no idea why the chatterbait was like just a blank in my head. I even said it earlier in the stream too. Wisconsin, buddy. We're in Wisconsin. I've never really caught anything on a chatterbait though, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, there we go, got one. Oh, he shuck it. I didn't set the hook good enough. Oh, he caught me kind of by surprise, and it was a really weak hook set. Darn it! Darn it! He had one. It was a perfect cast way back in there, too. Like, that was one of those casts. Ooh, wait. What's that right there? I see a fish. Gonna go right by him. What is that? He didn't even turn and look at it. It looked like a bass though. He wasn't interested at all. Well, that sucked, man. I don't think he was huge, but would have been another fish. Well, they're here. That's cool. I thought I had him on there. He felt like he was on there for a bit, but I just don't think I had any power behind that hook set. I just kind of like lifted it slightly. Oh well. I already caught one, so if that was the second one I lost, it'd be a different story. Plus, I don't think he was... Oh, I got the tree. I don't think he was anywhere near the size of that first one. Alright guys, we got over 100 people in here. Some new faces for sure. Make sure you double tap the screen. Like the stream. Oh my god, I got the same branch. Sub if you want to. I appreciate that. We're getting close, very close to 10,000 subs. So close I can taste it. It was definitely a bass or something that was swimming there, but I wanted nothing to do with the plopper unless I spooked him and he saw me and then I didn't realize it. Because I mean, if I can see him, he can definitely see me. Well, I already did catch a bass, and I just lost a bass. So I guess I can catch a bass, because I did. I'm in the water. That was a horrible cast. Alright, we'll leave that spot alone for now. I fished the crap out of it after I missed the fish. He ain't gonna be ready to bite again. Ooh. Like that was another great cast. That one should have had a fish on it for sure. Nice. Hope you had a good time. It's a good day up here for doing all kinds of stuff outside. Today again too. Yeah, it's really shallow up here. Except for in the middle it drops off, but shoreline shallow. Oh my god. Had a little fish swipe at it. Very tiny fish swipe at it. Must have been a rock bass. Like so tiny, it was like almost unnoticeable. The water's normal level right now. Pretty much normal. Alright. We had a little fun with that. Caught our fish. Missed the fish. We'll put on that chatterbait now. See, my island's finally showed itself. Finally. Looks like maybe yesterday, day before, it finally popped open. Thank God. It's a little oasis of mine here that I can use. Otherwise, you have to walk all the way to the shoreline. It's kind of a pain. All right. Not in there. I'm forcing myself to use the chatterbait, not because I want to, because I want to try it, basically try to get better at it. They used to have 2 islands, but the other one has eroded over many years. And this one, you can use it as like a nice little, stop, which is great. I'm sure in another 10 years it'll be gone too, though, with all the erosion and all that other stuff. All right, so this is the question. Which one should I use? So I got this one with the grub on it. I have this one with a swim jig or swim paddle, not a paddle, but a swim whatever on the back of it. I have the blue one with a lizard creature on it. And then I have just a little bitty white one with a little white grub on it. Do 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 do. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Which one? Type it in the chat, guys. 1, 2, 3, or 4. White. Let's see what else. Anyone else has an option that you want? We gotta see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anybody? Anybody? Going once. Uh-oh, we got a tie. We need someone to break the tie. Got 1 and 2 in the lead. One more person vote, and you better not do 3 or 4, because then we'll have even more of a problem. All right, we're down to these 2. Come on. Oh, you know what I forgot? I had another one too. I had an orange one with a crayfish on it too. Man, I got a lot of these. How did I get so many of these? I don't even use them, but I have them. All right, so it's going to come down to these 2. We're going to use them both, I think. We'll figure it out. We'll switch it out. Give each one a chance. All right. We'll start with the white one, and then we'll try the other one. The non-white one is the one I caught in the creek. I don't even know if I caught it. I think it was just on the side and a piece of wood someone threw there. And I'm like, why didn't they take it? I got the whole river to myself, guys. It's crazy. It won't stay that way. Once people get off of work and stuff, they'll probably come here. But right now, there's not a single person casting anywhere. This mud kind of smells. It's still wet. It smells like dookie. All right. All right, people swear by these chatterbaits. They say they catch fish all the time, but I'm not sold on them quite yet. So we'll see if I can catch even if I catch 1 fish today on it, I'll be sold. I've only caught 1 fish ever on a chatterbait, and it literally hit the water, and I had a fish. So you can't tell me that it was because I have a chatterbait. We'll see. Now, if I lose it, I'm going to try the second one. And if I lose that one, then I'm just going to not throw a chatterbait ever here at the dam. It's not meant to be. I'm going to try some more just direct retrieve. I'm not gonna mess around a whole lot with the bladed jig. They always tell you do this, do that. That just complicates crap. I'm gonna just cast it and kind of retrieve it how I feel like it. Because I think if I start jigging it and doing crazy stuff with it out there, I'm for sure probably gonna lose it because of all the rocks. It does make a nice racket under the water. A lot of vibration with that blade on the front. It's like basically a different version of a spinner bait. Instead of spinning, it just jiggles back and forth. I can't see it not working because, like, if you take a spinner bait, this is what you do with a spinner bait. It's basically a spinner bait with a bladed jig on it and no spinners, so it should work. Who knows though? Like I said, I'm not very lucky with this one yet, but I haven't really tried. Maybe a little bit slower retrieve. I didn't bring any worms either, so we are fully lure fishing today. But I'm going to try these. They're going to be on a short leash though, because I know they're already popping on the popper or the plopper. Of course, those aren't the shoreline though. Looks great in the water. People swear by this lure though, like I swear by the, you know, the top water ploppers, because it's the same people. I've seen people say that the ploppers are horrible lures. They never caught a fish on it, so I feel like I'm that person, but with this bait. I'm not doubting the bait. I don't know. I'm just not patient enough with it. I look for results. I'm a results-driven type of guy. I probably couldn't, because I think it's illegal to fish at a hatchery, you dumbass. Bet you don't feel so smart now, huh? People come into fishing streams and troll people. I would hate to see your real life, how pathetic it is. You know what? I'm already over you. Goodbye. I don't want to deal with any of these idiots. Everyone thinks they're so funny and smart, you know? Like if you don't like it, just leave. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. You don't even need to be in here, but these people just love it. We're in the Milwaukee River. Yeah, he was trying to talk trash, but he was an idiot. Didn't know how to do it correctly. I know. I have no qualms about showing people how I'm fishing, and I have no qualms about if I can catch a fish or not. Like, I've caught so many fish already on a live stream. I don't care. Like, people can have their thoughts. People tune in for 1 minute and they're like, you can't catch a fish. Obviously, you've never went fishing in your life before. There's always I swear there's like at least one every time I do it. We'll see if he hangs out for 5 minutes and comes back for another time out. Be kind of funny. The amount of time people waste. Just wait till I come back from my timeout so I can say one more thing and get in timeout again. Are you talking about up there? To the right? I can go over there. I have never really caught anything over there. So we're fishing for smallies. When we're in the river, we're almost always fishing for smallies. You'll catch an occasional rock bass or largemouth. But you can also pike fish. Those, they hit the same type of lure, so you can end up catching pike too without trying to catch them. But there's a much better spot for pike fishing. They're here, but they're much better in different areas. This is the river that last time I was here where I was falling in the hole every time I came over here. It's like so much shallower though than that last time. I can actually see where I'm walking. I mean, it looks like a fish. It's like it's like a little like bay, like calmer water. You think a fish would be hanging around somewhere over here. But yeah, I usually fish for like panfish in there sometimes, but I've never really tried to actually fish it. Tons of little minnows going down that way. Yeah, the smallies are so much fun. That first one I caught when I got here today, if anyone wants to watch it, it was probably like at the 5 to 7 minute mark at the beginning of the stream. That thing was fighting real good. He didn't jump a whole lot, but he was fighting real good. He's a 15-inch smallie. Okay, Tom, sorry. Please don't spam. It looks so it like this looks like it would catch fish. I'm sorry, it just looks like it would catch fish. So I can understand why it works, but until I can actually catch fish on it, I'm not going to believe it. This one will be interesting though to try on like the river walk, that I usually use the water plopper. Any fish you can imagine's in here, like bluegill all the way up to lake sturgeon, everything. Even trout and salmon when they decide they're going to run. I'm losing patience in the bait. It doesn't. The reason why it's basically a spam. You come into a live and you spam like a huge paragraph about Jesus or God, which I don't care about Jesus or God if you want to do that, but like you're not even adding really anything. You don't even come in and say hi. You just come in and spam a Jesus post. It's kind of weird. Yeah, you can eat the fish out of here. There's a little fish that jumped. From Wisconsin, in America. Alright, well, we didn't have any luck with that. I'm going to blame the bait, the lure. It's not my fishing abilities. This is definitely the chatterbait. I've caught fish on all kinds of different lures, but this one just gives me grief. Yeah, we caught a 15-incher on the Chapo 75, 15-inch smallmouth, and then we had another one hit too, but he was only on for about a second before he fell off. But now we're trying a lure that I just have never had great luck with. Is the what do you call it? The chatterbait. If I do alt like a spin stop, spin stop, maybe that would be good. Let's go back out and try. We got a few more casts of this one. I'll throw the other chatterbait on then too. We'll try the other color, the other presentation. I mean I like all fish, to be honest, but bass are real fun to catch. I like northern pike too. Let's try it. Dude. Spin, stop. I thought that was a bite at first. Welcome back in, Martin. Yeah, at this point, I might have to put the whopper plopper back on. I mean, I don't know. Let's try a few more casts of this. That's why it's hard for me to pull myself off that bait. It just works. really shallow right where I'm fishing, but it's like a little oasis kind of out here. It drops off, but I had snag. Got it out though. Alright, well, I don't know. I'm gonna try the other color. Just playing. Alright, well, let's try the other one now. I'm losing patience real quick with this bait. What's up? Excellent. Thank you so much. Alright, so this one has just a kind of a black appearance, brownish, blackish versus the white. I appreciate that sub, bro. We're getting close to 10,000. I got sweat rolling down my forehead. I tell you, I'm gonna catch a fish on these eventually. Maybe not today. I'm gonna spend a whole day one of these days. Yep, we caught a 15-inch smallmouth. We had another smallmouth on. What's up, Papa? It's going great. Caught a nice 15-inch smallmouth to start the day. Then we missed another one. Now we're trying a lure that I hate. Trying to force myself to catch a fish with a lure I hate. Hey, what's up, Smitty? Yeah, it's one of my favorite spots. Up here is, you know, hit or miss though. A lot of times I use live bait up here. Of course, they gobble that up like candy. But with lures, it's hit or miss. Sometimes you can just stand up here with worms and just catch smallmouth after smallmouth. It's fun, but I'm trying to catch them on lures. Another fantabulous day. Definitely, Papa. Double tap that screen. Let's get some more likes in here. What do we add for likes anyways? I can't see likes or anything. Not with this app I'm using. We gotta get it to 100 here. We've been averaging probably 150 plus likes every stream, so we gotta get that up. 86. Oh yeah, that's easy. We can get to 100, no problem. Hey, what's up, Aiden? How you doing? Hello, Cindy. Does anyone else use the chatterbait in the chat? Anyone? Can you vouch for this actually working? fun. Double tap the screen if you want to help the stream and the channel, and then sub if you want to keep coming back and watch me fish. Some days we catch lots of fish, some days we catch no fish. But that's fishing, baby. This is real fishing. Unedited fishing. That's why I don't understand why people would come into a live stream and demand you catch a fish. If they want to see fish caught, just go watch a YouTube video. People edit it so they can catch a fish every cast. It's way over there. So, up here I've caught fish on MEPS, spinnerbaits, storm lures, flukes. I don't have any flukes though. The Whopper Plopper was working, definitely. I pulled myself off of it to try this, to force myself to try it. I might have to just go back to it though. It's easy to fish. And I know it catches fish too. I think half the reason I don't catch fish with this is just because I just don't have confidence. You gotta be positive, right? I have like 6 of these in my tackle box for some reason. I don't use them. So either I need to lose them or use them. I just don't feel it, man. I don't have any confidence at all in it. Today's the day. See, I just got snagged. I got it off. I was going to say, today is the day I'm going to lose the lure. Alright, I'm going to give this 5 more casts because I am very impatient. I would hope so. I would be addicted to this lure then. I just don't feel it though. That's just my internal voice telling me, bro, put the Whopper Plopper back on. Just stop messing around and put the Whopper Plopper back on. I'm not on Twitch. I should probably get on there though. Oh, there we go. Now I'm going to lose it. This is the sign to not use the bait anymore. 1 down, 5 more to go. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of rocks out there, so I'm probably going with this one. Let me see, I'm going to break it. Oh, it came off. What do you know? That's odd. I literally tried to break it at the max breaking point and it just came off. Let me check the hook once. That was so weird. I don't know how it was jammed in there. Okay, I've had enough. Sorry if anyone was excited to see me fish with that lure, but I'm not excited to do it. It might have been a fish, I just couldn't bring it up. It was just that big, I ended up ripping it out of his mouth. Alright. Alright. I would try this down at the northern spot. Maybe we'll work our way down there since we're going to head back down that direction again. See if we can catch one maybe. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see where the stream takes us. Could you see the lure? Yeah, 1 second. All right. This guy right here. Chatterbait. There's a whole bunch of people fishing over there anyways. I need to move. They keep casting straight out. They're literally casting past where I'm standing, which is crazy. Like in front of me, past where I'm standing, where they're casting. Like, when I see people fishing out in the middle, I don't cast that far where I could go over their line, for God's sakes. But that's the way people fish nowadays. Oh well. I just keep on moving, keep on catching fish. That's why I like going down the river. You don't deal with anybody. Nobody has the balls to walk in the river, down the river. They get scared. Come on, guys. Yeah, I'm sure if I had a little half night crawler, man, I could have caught a bunch of fish, I think, already. Nothing beats the night crawler, you know. But we're gonna try the generic name is the Whopper Plopper, but this is the Chapo 75 HD. We're gonna go back the same little stretch here we did. We usually catch a lot of bait fish here. It's fun sometimes. You just throw a little lure or a little worm out here, catch all kinds of fish. It's challenging sometimes. Forgot to put my other chatterbait away. That's in my thing. I don't think this one has rattles in this one. Let me see. I know some of them do. I don't know though. Let me see. Yeah, this one has rattles. So it plops and it rattles. And then I have the Clickin' Chicken, which is a goofy name, but the Clickin' Chicken, it clunks every time it plops because it has a rattle too. I'm basically using the Whopper Plopper. I just lost my other Whopper Plopper, so I have the Chapo. How deep is the river? I mean, depends where you are. Right now it's by my knees. This is what I truly love to do, though. Just walk down the river and cast. Standing still up at a dam is okay, but I like walking and casting. So last time, we didn't get a single bite over by any of this stuff here, which I thought was weird. Oh, Nikes. Here we go. Caught a branch. Oh no, I'm gonna ruin this spot because I got caught in a stupid branch. Oh, I got it out. Yes. Alright, so I didn't have to go in there and get it. What's up, everyone? No, we're fishing for smallmouth. We know they're here. We know they're hitting this at least. How many other ones though are going to be around here that will take us up on the offer? Oh, trust me, I know. I've been there before. I lost my big old glide bait, my 7-inch glide bait. I had just caught a fish on it, and a few casts after that, something happened with my line. It like caught and then snapped my line on the cast, and my glide bait went soaring across the creek, never to be seen again. Oh, there's another turtle, painted turtle, I think. He's eating something. Is he gonna jump in? Yeah, he's going in. Bloop! Turtle ass up in the air, I saw. We're using a Chapo 75. Dang, it's storming. Yeah, we've had a couple little storms, but we're kind of going through it. I guess you can consider it a drought. I don't know, maybe not quite yet, but it's okay with me. The river is right at the level you need it to be right now. It's not fully as clear as it normally is yet, but it's getting there. Are you kidding me? I caught a whole ass tree or something over there. It hit the water. Oh my god, it's huge too. That sucks. Like, it really hit the water and then just caught. I don't know how deep it is over here. I might have to put my waders up. Hang on, I gotta put my waders up. So I gotta go get this bait out of here. It's pretty deep. I thought I could pull this log out of here. It's kind of moving. Come on. Just doesn't want to budge. Yeah, it's like waist deep. Not next to the shore though. Next to the shore is pretty legit. This big ass thing. right. Go back out where it's a little bit shallower. And that was all the way up to my stomach there. Readjust everything. And I have to take my waders back down. It's freaking hot. Nice. Yeah, I usually use 75. As long as I have waders on, I'll go get it. But if I can't get into it, I don't know. It's gonna have to be a really expensive bait for me to dive in and get one of these things. I'll just take the hit on something like this. It's like a $12 bait. Kind of sucks, but some of them you just got to do it. We're gonna catch a few more trees though. If I'm gonna be fishing like this, we're definitely gonna catch a couple trees. The good news is I'm used to fishing like this. If this is my first time doing this, it could be very frustrating sometimes. I think I'm definitely going to get a nice even out of my farmer's tan today though. The sun is a-blaring. Somebody's whole ass like dock is just here. It's gonna stay there forever probably. The clicking chicken is nice, man. I don't know, I kind of like it. It's different, you know. A lot of the ploppers just kind of just reproduce what the other ones do, but it's a little bit different, which is nice. Different signature and everything. You would think for sure there'd be something near these down logs and stuff, man. Where does this wind come from? No, that's another one I have is the claps tail. The claps tail is the one that has the spinner bait, like thing on it, the spinner on it. The clicking chicken has a rattle every time it plops. It rattles too. It's got a metal blade on it too. I caught another tree. It's really not that deep over there, if I recall right. It wasn't worth casting a whole lot, but last time I said that, I caught that 15-incher. cast parallel to that rock wall maybe too. Might be something hanging around there. I could. Never really tried that. I don't know if I want to try it right now, but I definitely probably might try it one time. Oh, darn it. That was a good cast, but right at the shoreline, like way too close to the shoreline. Oh my god, it went right up into a tree. What are the chances of that? I caught 4 different trees on that one cast, I think. I came back with a parting gift. Hey, what's up, Mason? How you doing? Baby bubbler. Nice. Yeah, I have I think it's called Chaos Shad or something, which is from Bass Pro Shop. Something like that. I have one from them. But the last time I used it, I had tons of strikes on it, but not one fish could get hooked for some reason. Oh my god, the same exact area. And I caught the same exact little twig. How is it possible to cast the same, literally the same cast twice in a row? That's crazy. What's up? Welcome back. We've moved downriver. Got a little too crowded up there anyways. There's like 6 people now standing in the river where I was, so it would have been a pain in the butt to try to fish up there. Nice. I've used this down where I catch a lot of pike, and I've had hits on it, but for some reason I haven't caught one yet down there on it. I caught a few up at a dam on this one. Nice. You don't hear many people using Mitchell's anymore. It used to be like a huge brand. Alright, well, I'm going to keep working down. I wasn't planning on going down, but I have to adapt to this situation. I just want to see what was here. I don't know exactly where that bass hit, but it's actually got some nice depth here. I thought it was shallower. It's got some nice depth, some rock cover, some logs here. There's actually water coming out of it today. That's weird. I haven't seen water coming out of there in a long time. It's deep here. I'm up to my waist right here. Almost. Nice little drop off. Was not expecting that. What's up? How you doing? I'm gonna go down here because I haven't been down here in a long time. Be good to check it out anyways. Ah, there's another buoy down there. Two of the buoys that went away during the floods. There's one there and one further down the other part of the river I was fishing. It's actually way too shallow, I think, next to the rock wall. I don't see much of anything. Oh, big rock. Trying to make some ground here to get to the spot up here. See if anything's over there before I walk through there. Usually I only see rock bass on like this side over here. Oh, I got one. Nice. I didn't know he was on there. Oh, he's pulling hard. I don't know how big this is. He smacked it. Oh, what is this a pike? I don't know. He's got weight to him, guys. Fish on. Double tap the screen for whatever this is. It's big. It's a big boy. I have no idea what it is. Man, he is fighting good. What is this thing? He's got so much weight behind him. Oh my God. What is it? Dude, come on, bro. Dude, he is freaking massive. Looks like a bass. It's got to be a decent sized bass if it's a bass. There's no way this is a small one. Oh no! No! Fudge! I couldn't bring him in. He was fighting the... Dude, he was so heavy. Dude, that could have been the 20 incher. Oh my God. No! Dude. I couldn't bring him close. Wow, that thing was massive. Like, I could not move that thing. That had to have been a 19-incher right there. Son of a... You guys saw that, how he was just pulling. He wasn't even jumping. It was a bass, too. Dang it. Oh well. Dang it, man. I did a bad hook set on him though too, because he hit it. I was like kind of just shocked, and then I do like a delayed hook set on him. Oh well. Would have been nice though. I saw it was a bass though. Yeah, I don't think my drag was. I'm surprised the drag didn't even come out in that. Like that's. Dang, man, that was a beast. I didn't want to manhandle him and get him in either. I could have tried to do that, but my pole was just bent over. Hey, it's okay though. It's the action that I'm after. The fish is of course, the objective, but that was something I was excited to have on my line. That I haven't felt a fish that big on there in a while, but I don't know. It's hard to tell though with smallmouth. Like I'm telling you, like sometimes these smallmouth aren't even that big, and you get them in, you're like, wait a minute. But that one definitely had some sort of weight to it. Man, yeah, that probably would have been my PB right there. At least very close to it. It wasn't even fighting like a bass. It was fighting like a pike, kind of. That's why I was like, what is it? You know it was big though, because most big fish don't jump. They just dig, and he was digging. He was going upstream too. Oh well. That was still hell of fun though. That's why we keep coming back though. Not because we catch them. Yeah, I was expecting that definitely to be a pike. We're very close to a lot of pike usually. He was just up here hanging out. Right up in this area. Nothing really going on. Nice. Yeah, you see, he was up in here. It's, about 1.5 foot deep here. Just rocks. Nothing crazy, just still water too. Because it's on the side, there's just a very little bit of current over here. Perfect setup. And I'm going to be 100% honest with you, I was not expecting even a fish on that cast. I just was like, I'm just going to double check just in case there might be a fish there. And ended up being the biggest fish ever. I know, I was excited too, but I didn't really know how to bring him in, because I could have just started yanking him and reeling and stuff, but I didn't want to manhandle him. I was trying to tire him out a little bit. He felt like he was in solidly hooked, like he was on there for a while. Oh well. That definitely I'm gonna think about that one tonight, that's for sure. Yeah, that's why it's hard to tell what you even have. I caught a few smallies yesterday where I'm like, oh my god, this one's definitely got some weight to it, and I got it in, and I was like, oh. It's like, oh. You're just a little guy. Yeah, when you get a big fish on, jeez. What the hell? This is a pike. Oh, he's barely hooked. a net. Oh, he's got like sores all over his body. Well, we made up for it. Maybe not a bass. Big ass pike with no net now, which sucks, but see if I can get him. I don't even have a leader on either, so I gotta be careful that he doesn't break my line. Come on. Stupid reel is keeps freaking coming back at me. I'm gonna have to start bringing my net now. All right, bro. Just barely got this guy. Get off of there, man. Jesus. Come on, bro. Be nice. There we go. There we go. Nice fish. He got all kinds of scars and sores. Might be from spawning. Barely hooked. He just came right out there. Man, he's got to be 25, 27 inches. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. After we just lost that freaking huge bass, we catch this guy to make up for it. Oh, jeez. Bro, chill out. Come on, get back in there. You got all that fight in you. Come on now. There he goes. He's on rest though. Dude, he popped that thing, man. Hang on once. I gotta. Oh, that was great, guys. That made up for it. I'm still a little upset that we lost whatever that was, because that was a big bass. But that was definitely a nice makeup there. Heck yeah. That was definitely bigger than the last one, but bigger is relative because that was a bigger pike, but that last fish was a beast of a bass. Let me go back and read some of these comments. Hey, what's up, April? Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome in. Man. Man. Awesome, guys. Woo. He just popped that. Thank you, river gods, for blessing me with that makeup fish right there. I didn't bring it. I usually grab behind the gill plate, but it's not my preferred method because sometimes when they're heavy like that, like it kind of rips their gills back if they start thrashing and stuff. I normally don't bring my net. I wasn't planning on coming down and fishing for potential pike or anything. And then that, hey, like normally you catch like, you know, smallies and then you don't really have to worry about it. That was great, man. Whew. Got my blood going on that one. He was so barely hooked too. It came right out. Almost lost another one. That would have sucked. All right, I gotta get everything in order here. Everything's all twisted and crazy now. Heck yeah, guys. That definitely deserves double tapping in the stream here. Some likes. Nice old fish. I think he's I think it's post spawn. Man, he was all scarred to hell. Snot rockets. Yeah, they're slimy suckers. That cast was really good for that one too. all the way on the shoreline there, and I was just bringing it past over here, and he just slapped it. I knew right away it was a pike. Dude, we went back to the plopper because we tried to do the oh, there's a nice swirl out there. We tried to do the chatterbait, and that was just not. Oh, there's another swirl. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Right past the swirl. Come on. Dude, there's 3 swirls right where I went past. Big ass swirls. Oh, I hit the rock. Okay, it's still working. I would get worried sometimes. Well, I'm glad I walked down this way. Caught a nice little juicy pike. I'm telling you, I'm the official spokesperson for the Chapo. Any kind of plopper bait there is. Oh, I hit the rock again. Oh no, I messed up. Caught on itself. It's coming in like a wounded duck. I don't want a fish to hit it while it's like that. I'll definitely lose my bait. This is my most favorite lure in the entire world. If I was given one lure to fish the rest of my life, this is what I'm picking. I got messed up again, guys. I'm gonna get pounded on this bait when it's wrapped around my hook. Looks good. It's fun for live streams too. That's why I was telling you guys, if you remember, I was like, oh, is it broken or something? It's just not working anymore. Hang on, I gotta double check this. Oh no, it caught itself again. How? Oh, I see. Hey man, thanks for the sub and the like. I got a lot of little honey holes around here. And there's probably a lot more that I don't even know about. Alright, does it work? It doesn't work anymore. What happened to it? No, it's bent or something. Son of a biscuit. This was such a nice lure. It was doing so good. It's like bent. It's just not plopping anymore. No. No. You did well, soldier. You did well. Ooh, why? Why does it have to happen every time? It's so hard saying goodbye. Oh, God. I'm getting choked up right now. There goes $12. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at it. I don't know if I can fix it. Once they get bent and stuff, like you can kind of bend them back sometimes, but it doesn't always work out. Alright. Aha! I have its brother. I have its brother. We have the perch color. The show must go on. I think what happened is I hit those rocks like 3 casts in a row, and I think I just torched it. Oh well. You know how many times I do that to these baits? It's worth it, but yeah, it just comes with the territory. All right. I'm trying to move up just a little bit so I can maybe cast a little bit easier underneath this tree. Bro, you just missed a huge pike we caught. And I had a monster smallmouth on that came off. The monster smallmouth came off, and then I caught the nice old honking pike to make up for it. So, heartbreak followed by extreme excitement, followed by my whopper plopper just plopping away till its grave. You were on the potty. That's the best time to be watching the stream. Hey, you never know. Who knows? I caught a really big smallmouth when we first started the stream, and then we missed one, and then we tried a different bait for a while, and that just sucked. And then people moved in fishing, and I'm like, that's it. We're going back to the plopper. Hey, nice. Yeah, this rod's great. I'm sure it is. Or like with my expensive glide bait, when I casted it and it broke my line and went sailing across the entire creek into the bottom. That was just as bad. Either way, though, this has been a good stream overall. We had some action, had some fish, some heartbreak. It's like a movie, right? We didn't get any bad weather over here. It's just been hot, which is what's really made the fish come out to play. The nice warm weather has finally warmed up the water. I really should have a steel leader on if there's pike around. I'm literally working with a swivel as my leader right now. What's up, Eduardo? How you doing? Yeah, I don't know, like, I usually, we get hit with some pretty bad weather here, but this weekend has been superb. Oh no, it got messed up. Caught a leaf or something. I still am going to think about the one that got away. Hey, what's up, Dirty? Dirty, I had probably one of the biggest smallmouths of my life on for a good time, and it fell off. It literally came off after like freaking 30 seconds. And then right after that, I had a huge pike that I caught, so it made up for it slightly. Definitely would have been a PB smallmouth, I'm pretty sure. It's okay. It was fun to have on my line. I just couldn't, it was so heavy, and we started swimming upstream. I couldn't do anything with my little ugly stick here. I was at its mercy for the most part. I was able to handle the pike better though. How much was what? I like how that pike thrashed violently, and then when I set it in the water, it just flipped over on its back. I'm like, come on, man! You just were showing me you had all this energy. I think, I don't know. It's like I think it's like $11.99 or something like that. He served me well yesterday too. I think like the Whopper Ploppers, I don't use really the Whopper Ploppers that much anymore, but those are like the more expensive ones. They're like 14. I think the Chapos are a little cheaper. I think they're 12 or 13. Not much cheaper, but why? Oh, there's gunk on it. I was like, why is this one acting weird now? Wow. Bro, I'm literally fishing. I try to say hi to everyone. You don't have to be such a drama queen, man. It's hard to keep track of everything. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Thank you. That makes my day. I mean, I'm not forcing you to subscribe, so like, I mean, it is what it is. If you were upset I didn't say hi to you, you know, sorry about that. I didn't see it. I try to respond to everyone. It's just not 100% easy. If you try it yourself, you'll realize that it's not the easiest thing to do to fish and live stream. It takes a lot of practice. But we'll have other people that want to be part of the 10,000 subscriber crew. It's okay if you don't. I'm not upset. I don't know. I think I said hi to you, but I don't know. Maybe we'll start a new thing now. If I say hi to you, you have to subscribe, and if I don't say hi, you have to unsubscribe. And then, like, if you tell me you unsubscribe and I say hi again after that, you have to resubscribe. What if I just do it right now? I just say, this hi is for everyone that has been here and will join in the future. Does that cover up my full base there? You have unsubscribed. I don't know. I don't think I would ever go into a live stream and tell someone, hey, I subscribed to you and said hi to you and you didn't, so I'm unsubscribing. I would just leave then if I was that upset. I wouldn't try to make an issue out of it. It's weird. Like, I'm not purposely smiting you. I just don't know what he wants me to do. I try really hard to respond to every person's comment. Like, it's either I'm staring down constantly, or I'm fishing and kind of staring down periodically. Yeah, especially when more people start chatting, it gets really hard then too. Like, it's one thing if like there's 2 people chatting, sure, because then it stays on the screen, but a whole bunch of people had just joined, and then who knows, he could have said hi during like the excitement of catching a fish. I'm not gonna like go like, oh, hang on once, hi, you know. So like, I don't know, it's just goofy. We already had another person in here earlier today telling me that I couldn't catch a fish if I fished in a hatchery. Frankie might need pull up him. Whoops, I hit the screen, went off the screen. Alright, I might head back up. I don't know, I haven't really got any other action over here except that one pike. We might head to the other side. We're using a Chapo 75 for the plopper. Maybe they only wanted that HD color that broke. Maybe that's the problem. All right. Let's see if Mr. Bass is over here again. Maybe he came up behind me while I was fishing. He's back in the spot. Probably. We kind of joked about that. Like after the pandemic, it was funny. Like you could tell the people from the other people that finally came out, like for the first time after like 4 years. They like didn't know how to like socialize or anything. It's weird. Well, this is quite an interesting stream though. I don't know. Had a great time though. Even though I had massive heartbreak. All right, sounds good. Maybe Frankie boy will come back one day. Maybe I'll catch his high the next stream, and then that time he'll stay. That's literally the first time I've ever had anyone say something like that. It's just weird. All right, see it. Yes, and apologize. Maybe he's going to be a rogue subscriber now, where he's going to be like a secret subscriber, a lurker. I still like thinking about my pole being bent over, man, on that one fish. I could not even bring it close to me. Man, that sucks. It's really deep in the middle here. It's like a 4-foot middle. We used to fish over there, that tree right there, when it used to be like fishable. And we would just like put our bait in the water and just pull out massive bass out of there and other things. But now it's just become rubbish. There's just a little turtle over there. Yeah, I mean they're still doing that here too. That was a great cast right there too. Definitely should have caught a fish if there was a fish there. I was as close as I could pretty much get to pile of stuff. I need to go carp fishing, man. It's been a long time. I haven't gone carp fishing since I was a kid. We used to pull them out of this river by the stringerfuls because there were so many of them. Like some of us, like me, I would use ultralights. I just have this memory of having a stringer full of carp and carrying it out of the river, and it was like cutting into my hand. It was so heavy. You've never caught one? Man, they're fun. They're one of the better fighting fish out there. Thank you, Blackwater. Sometimes I have spectacular casts, and then other times you'll watch me and you're going to be like, what's wrong with this guy? Hey, what's up, Landon? What's my favorite lure this season? This guy, Chapo. Maybe not necessarily just color, but the Chapo 75. Use the force. Actually used the force in the big fish that I got off. Should force choked it and just brought it in. Bunch of tiny little bluegill over here, like really tiny bluegill. A whole bunch of them. Tons of them. See, this is what's tricky though about that fish that I had that got off. You see the current I'm walking against. It doesn't look very, powerful, but you can feel it when you're walking. So even though he may not have been like a trophy fish, but if he was a good sized fish and he got on that middle current there, it's definitely going to feel like a freaking monster no matter what size. But it definitely was a nice fish nonetheless. I just don't know, at the end of the day, is it like the biggest fish I would have ever caught? Who knows? That's just the tricky part about it, because like I caught the in the river last year, I caught a 17.5-inch one, and that thing was pulling me down the river with this pole, and I eventually got him in. Hell yeah, river fish are where it's at. Just chum. Yeah, I should do that. I know a really good spot in the creek that has some pretty hefty carp. I could chum it up there and try it. There's an osprey. I don't know if you guys can see him. It's hard to. It's coming over me right now, kind of. He lives around here. I see him all the time. Right over the top of us, kind of. It's hard to do it and zoom in at the same time, so I'm just going to try to hold it. I always see really big birds and stuff when I'm fishing. Well, I love hawks and ospreys and eagles. Favorite stuff. Yeah, that weird part in my line, I've been talking about it a couple of streams now. It's right here, I think. Maybe. Yeah, right here. It's the reason it's weird looking is it's frayed. It's like a random spot in my line that's frayed. I hook with 3 corns, yeah. I mean, that can work sometimes, but chumming it up, definitely. I've seen people do that on YouTube. I had a carp last year on the, I think it was on the live stream. I had dropped a worm down right in front of its face, and it like sucked it in and then spit it out instantaneously. I didn't get the chance to set the hook on it. Well, that was worth walking down there for. I'll tell you, that was a range of emotions that I'll never experience again. No, I definitely will experience all those emotions again. That was fun and heartbreaking, but I would do it all over again if I had to. I don't even care if I lost it again. I love it. It's the best thing about fishing. It's just the surprises, the randomness. You just never know. Anchovies? Are you talking about for carp? I've never heard of that one before. I'm sure that was probably good too. I've heard corn, I've heard dough baits. What else was there? Bread, of course, you know, which is basically dough bait, kind of. Nice. Yeah, I think I saw a picture on your channel. Did you just fry the whole fish without the head on it like that? Like, can you eat them like that, or is there like bones and stuff in them? Night fishing for carp, man, that sounds fun. I live in Wisconsin. How you doing? Catfish, yeah, I want to go catfishing too one of these times. I just don't know where any great catfishing is. I went up the river once and I was fishing there, and this guy came up and started fishing next to me, and he said he catches catfish in there all the time, but I don't know. Then a big giant beaver came by and slapped its tail at me in anger, and I ended up leaving. Oh, it comes off like a rotisserie. Which one did you like better, the filleted ones or just the full deep fried one? Nice, F15 and ore, oh, that's crazy. Yeah, use some cut bait for these catfish. I've tried cut bait, very limited. Have not really had success with it though. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I've never really filleted fish and stuff myself, so I'm always afraid of choking on bones if I would do it. I think the only one that's really, really bad, they say like pike. You have to like really know what you're doing with pike because they're the bones. We caught a 15-inch smallie, lost a monster smallmouth potentially, and then we caught a pike. I didn't measure it, but it was at least probably 25 to 28 inches long. Chicken nugget. What's up? Chicken Nuggeteers. The real chicken Nuggeteers. Nice name, I love it. Blue Water Lake. Where's that at? New Mexico. Man, that's far away from me. I think I might have seen that one. I watch, haven't watched him in a while, but Fishing with Porter. And I think he's around there. No, that's Arizona, never mind. He's in Arizona. Nice. Thank you, man. Hell yeah. I forgot to ask you, like, you messed around with Streamlabs, Dirty. How did that go, besides having your live go all night long? Thank you, Real. A real chicken nuggeteer. I appreciate you, man. No, I wouldn't be in here if there was gators. Straight sure I would not be in here right now if there's anything that I was afraid could eat me. The only thing I'm afraid of in here is tripping and falling or stumbling across a snapping turtle and having it bite my foot or something. Yeah, I stopped in there later and I was like, wait, he's live? And then it kind of tricks you when you go in there because it shows like you going up and turning it off and you're thinking it's like just spinning in a circle. So it just seems like there's legs. Hey, Fishing Life, formerly known as Fishing User, possibly known as Fishing Equipment. How you doing? Yeah, I ran into that too, where it was like scheduling lives, and like I would go look in my studio app. I'm like, what? It says I have 2 lives coming up here shortly. Yeah, the holes too. I forgot about the holes. I fell in that one hole like 4 times that day. Dude, that was a professional cast right there, guys. Well, you know me. Chapo 75 is what I would recommend you use in Wisconsin, but it also depends on where you're fishing, how you're fishing, that kind of stuff. Because like if you're out in the middle of a lake fishing on a boat, casting a Chapo around, you might catch something, but you're more likely to catch stuff on the shoreline with a Chapo. But river fishing, you know, if you're going to a river, you could easily use a Chapo, but I do recommend the Chapos, the Meps, any, you know, spinner baits, jerk baits, that kind of stuff. I do want to go to Arizona, but man, it's a long way away from Wisconsin. Too bad none of you guys are closer to me. You guys could come out and fish this river with me, catch some nice smallies, but I don't think anyone's even close to me. Yeah, definitely get the fried cheese curds. The cheese state. I don't know if you're old enough to drink, but we're also the beer state. I think we're the #1 drinking state in the country if you look it up, I think. And people will say that's because there's nothing else to do here but drink. Well, for Chapos, I would suggest you get a light colored one, a dark colored one, and one that you just like in general. Yeah, I have no no experience with chumming it up. I would probably just walk up there with a can of corn and throw it out there. Yeah, I'm in Wisconsin. Yeah, I could put you guys onto some like really nice smallie fishing. That's one of the main reasons people want to come, you know, to the Midwest up here, smallmouth, because they're not everywhere. You'll be 65 in a few months. Hey, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'll catch up to you eventually. I'm not no spring chicken, that's for sure. But it's weird because I'm fishing the same things that I fished when I was a teenager. So the nostalgia hits every time I come, and it feels like I'm right back there, you know. Deer Hunter, what's up? Welcome back. Oh yeah, we've had yeah, it's the Milwaukee River. Yeah, we've had a little adventurous stream here. We caught a 15-inch smallie, missed a small one, had a monster smallmouth on for like 30 seconds fighting, and then it came off. And then we had like a 28-inch pike we caught, so pretty awesome. Not even close to my PB pike though. My PB pike probably could have almost ate that thing. Yeah, my PB pike was 38, and I also caught a 35-incher. And a 35-incher could have ate that thing too. Yeah, that pike, I think that was like I said, I think they're pretty much done with spawning here, the pike are. But he was pretty beat up, so I'm pretty sure he's got some battle wounds from spawning. Yeah, 35, that's my second best fish. I can repost the picture, but it's somewhere on my community page for the 35-inch. The other one, I didn't have anyone with me when I caught the 38-incher, so it was really hard to take a picture. I literally just grabbed it right behind its gills, held it up for the picture, and you can see the head down to the body, but my hands don't even go like halfway past its body. It went like all the way over to here. I don't know how I held it up for a picture though. But yeah, the 35-inch, I was fishing with my friend, so I held it out like this, and he was able to take a picture of it. No, the tiger muskies, me and my friend, when we went on the boat on Saturday, we didn't really catch anything, but I'm pretty sure we saw a tiger muskie, a little tiny guy. That would be the first time I actually seen a tiger muskie. I still have not caught a muskie though myself. I've seen them swimming on surfaces, but I've never actually caught one. But I've caught tons of pike in my life. No way, man. Hey, it happens, but they stick with you though, you know, when you lose a nice fish. But like I said, if you caught every single fish that you ever caught, like you ever had on, it would literally be boring. Just like everyone's like, oh, I wish I would catch a fish every single cast. That'd be so fun. eventually it would not be fun. It's the randomness of fishing that still is, you know, the draw for me. I'm someone that just I like change. I like surprises. I don't like redundancy. Who knows if we're going to catch another fish or not. I don't really care anymore. I'm very happy with the fish I had today. I've caught, I think, one walleye in my life by accident, too. I was fishing at just some random spillway up north once. My friend caught a walleye in here. It used to be not all that stuff there, but he caught it right there. He was surprised. I was surprised. They're in here because it has like every fish in it, but the chances that you catch a walleye are very slim. It's not deep enough for a lot of the walleyes. All right, Dirty. We'll see ya. Thanks for stopping in. I could imagine if a muskie hit this thing here, if that bass was controlling me like that, I would be probably spooled. Max depth, I know it's hard to say because it varies. Like most of this area here, most of it is like about that, but it varies. There's holes all over the place. Goes up to like up at a dam, it can get up to like I think 5-6 feet deep. And if you walk down the river, like it varies completely from like, you know, shin deep to chest deep. I need to catch a muskie though before I die. It's the fish of 1,000 casts, and well, I've definitely casted at least 1,000 times last year, and I didn't catch one, so I think it's false advertising. We're still not quite clear to where we want to be. Like, I can finally see the bottom, which is great, but it usually clears up a little bit better than this. The problem though is it's a clay. There's a lot of clay and sediment, so if it rains, it gets real cloudy and dirty. A rattle trap, I definitely don't really use those at all. Best fishing reel? I don't know. I don't know if I found the best fishing reel yet for my own purposes. I have ones I like. I just don't know if they're the best. But you can't go wrong with like a Shimano or a Luz or, you know, any of those brands. But I stay away from like Cast Kings and that kind of stuff. I'm not a big fan. I bought 2 Cast King reels and both of them went back. Damn, that's crazy. You know, people spend their whole life trying to catch that, and then like, there's people out there just reeling them in one after another. There's something floating down towards me. I think it's from these people that are fishing up there by the dam. I think they snagged their bobber floating down here now. I'm gonna try to grab it when it comes by. Yeah, Shimano. I guess if I had to answer it, I would probably say a Shimano reel. They're just really good overall quality. It is a bobber. Maybe there's a fish attached to it also. Come to me. I'm using the force. It's a nice bobber. Phil. For paddle fishing, yeah. I don't know. I just had the quality control of the two reels that I actually bought from them was just really kind of piss poor. I was not happy with them. Oh, that was way too high. That would have been way up in that tree. Every time I do overhand cast towards the shore, I launch that thing up in the sky. Damn, $800. Yeah, I think the max I would ever spend is maybe $200, which I spent on my bait caster, but I don't even use it. I still just use spinning reels. I like the bait caster. I don't know. I just like spinning reels so much more. That would be nice. The whole ass fishing pole comes down, and then you get the tackle box. The backpack starts floating down too. Right there is where I had that fish last time that got off. I was hoping we could have caught it again. Cleared out here at least. Everyone that was up here is gone now. They must have not caught anything. So I think it happened on purpose. It kind of forced me out of fishing the dam and made me go down the river. We had some nice excitement. Because if I would have stayed up there throwing the chatterbait over and over again, I would have fallen asleep. I hate the chatterbait. I need to catch a fish on it, and something needs to get my confidence of that chatterbait up, because right now it's in the tanks. I need to string up my other one. I have the Shimano Nasky or whatever. I like that one a lot. I put that one through the ringers though last year. I fished the crap out of that reel. I have like 3 of these ones. I got like 4 combos at Walmart that came with the Lew's speed stick rod and the speed spin, and they were $45 each, so I got like 4 of them. I was like, hey, you can't go wrong. You always need some backup reels and rods, right? They're not bad either. All right, deer hunter, we'll see you again on the next one, maybe. Thanks for stopping in. I gotta watch the chat like a hawk and make sure I can say hi to everyone coming in. Yeah, that's why I probably never use them. I don't fish deep water. Every place I fish is shallow. I mean, I could start fishing Lake Michigan more, but a lot of times all you catch out there is salmon and trout. I don't know if they like rattle traps either. They like the I think like flicker shads and storm lures and spoons. Frankie boy is going to be at the dinner table tonight. Mom, I said hi to some random guy on the internet and he didn't say hi back. I have never tried fly fishing. And I could have had a fly rod. I turned it down because, I don't know, it just doesn't really do anything for me. Like, I don't know, just nothing about it makes me excited. Maybe that's a mistake. Maybe as I get older, maybe I'll try it and like it, but I don't know, I just never really was like, oh man, fly fishing. Yes, there we go. I saw him move right before I got there. Get over here. I'm just gonna skim you across the surface, not even give you a chance. Oh, what a little sucker. Hungry guy. Little, very little. Not the one I had down there for sure. But we got him. I'll take him. I'll take any fish. Yeah, he's a tiny guy. Little bitty guy. Little baby. Oh, he's probably like 10 inches or so, but he's got a hefty weight to him for being so small. I know. Just hit it. Yeah, I don't know, man. No, I live in Wisconsin, so it's actually really hard to get to, you know, do saltwater fishing. Like right when it hit the water, it's funny because I hit the water and then I saw the swirl a little bit right by that little bush there, and I just was like, oh, it's coming up. I wonder if it's going to hit it. Sure enough. It's a nice little fish, though. I just gave him the quick the surfboard or whatever you call it when you skim them across the surface. They don't even have a chance to fight them. Nice. Hey, what's up, Amberland? How you doing? Probably going to end up calling the stream here soon. Not because I don't want to keep going, just we're coming up in that 3-hour mark, which is usually when I get done during the weekdays for sure. Really? That's weird. I would not expect him to be a fly fisherman. And that was a good cast too. Oh, there we go. Skim him across again, surfboard. Rock bass, baby. Some people call him warmouth. And what a little guy to hit that lure. Here, I'll get a better camera on here. Look at that eye, man. Just beautiful fish. He's looking at you guys. Nice. Yeah, I love rock bass. I've really fallen in love with rock bass this year. I'm gonna give these guys back their bobber when they come over here. My first fish of the day. I don't know about that, but definitely a nice fish. Welcome back again. You missed the smallmouth I just caught too. Little tiny guy. Those rock bass though, I've just totally fallen in love with them. I just had a fish behind me come up and smack the surface right behind me. Yeah, definitely, man. I'm sure a lot of people can give you some suggestions. I'm gonna give these guys their bobber. Have it in here somewhere, I think, still. It came down by me. Yeah.
Ask around and there she went. Appreciate that.
Yep,
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Ben, you see what he... What do you say?
You're welcome. You too. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I gotta do that. Yeah. I was just trying to get their bobber back. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna go on the shoreline here and cast down the shoreline. It's not dirty water. It's clay. Clay and other sediment that makes it this color. It's actually very clean. The fish are very healthy in this river. Kentucky in the house. You know what we haven't had in a while, guys? Double tap that screen. Double tap that screen. Get those likes up in here. What are we at for likes right now? Get them up there. Get them up. $157. I don't know, guys. Can we get it to 175? There's 111 people in here. If everyone just starts slamming their screens, double tapping over and over again, every single person, I think we have a chance of getting those up. Just keep on double tapping it like you're playing some video game. The faster you tap, the more experience we're gonna get or something. Nice. we can always take more double taps. Even if you've already double tapped, you just sit there for 3 hours straight double tapping the screen. I don't know, that would be so annoying. Could you imagine doing that for 3 hours? You have to be like Homer Simpson and get that little thing to push the any key. Alright. Well, you caught a fish. Caught a rock bass, it looks like. Oh no, maybe an actual bass. I don't know. I gave the bobber back and they caught a fish. That's what you call fishing karma right there. There's that too. I forgot about the hurt feelings. I'm gonna have to set up one of those like things when you enter a chat room. They have to agree to the terms and conditions before you enter. Your feelings may be hurt. Do you agree? Everyone in here, you better sign the waiver. I'm not responsible for your feelings. I mean, I kind of feel bad because, like, I mean, part of it, like I said, I'm not trying to ignore anyone unless they're just being ridiculous. And I'm legit saying, man, I didn't even see the guy say hi twice. But at the same time, why don't you say something else besides just hi? You could say, hey, what's up, bro? How you doing? And it'll stick out a little bit better. Joe, you're right. I'm unhinged right now. My feelings are hurt that you said that, I think. I'm crying on the inside. The only thing that this ugly stick has a problem with, as you saw, if you can catch a monster or have fish in the current, it does struggle a little bit when you have a freaking tank on. But it definitely makes it more fun for every fish you catch. And that's what I'm here for, the fight. Like if I had a pole that could just like manhandle the fish, like you ever watch like bass, pro bass fishermen, they're just like, they set the hook, and I know they're doing it for money and stuff, so they're trying to get in the boat, but like it's literally like, and they just like rip it out of the water and throw it in the boat, and like what the hell's the point of that? The rock bass man wouldn't say hi. Wow. I told him to catch a fish for me and he didn't. The Spider-Man undies. Frankie boy, if you're still in here lurking, we're just having good fun with you. You can still subscribe if you want. You can be a shadow lurker, a shadow subscriber. No hard feelings. I'll even say hi to you if you come back. But I might miss it again, so don't get mad. Maybe he'll start his own YouTube channel. It'll be like an anti-River Sith channel. It could be his villain arc, how it starts. This is where it all began, on this very stream. Yeah, up here with the whopper plopper, the only thing I've ever caught with a whopper plopper casting it around like this is pike. I've never caught a bass up here just doing this. So we're in the Milwaukee River and we were targeting smallies. We ended up catching a couple smallies, a rock bass, and a northern pikebill. I'm sometimes a sarcastic a-hole, just so you know. You can either love it or hate it. Sometimes people love it, sometimes people don't like it, but it just comes out sometimes. Milwaukee River. River of Tears. I love these baits too. Like, you can cast these whopper plopper baits like a mile. Especially like Chapos just have a really good weight to them. It's not too heavy, but like you can almost spool yourself sometimes. I don't think we're gonna get lucky again here. We are at the 2 hour and 53 minute mark. We'll probably be ending it soon, probably at the 3 hour mark. So this is your last chance, guys, to double tap that screen to like the stream. And you better subscribe before I'm gone. You may never see me again. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Is it I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Lore Cardonia? I can't remember. There is a rock like pathway you can walk out, a lot of it. When we were kids, we used to walk the rock wall all the way out to in front of that part of the dam, but I wouldn't do that anymore nowadays. So when I was telling you the story about the carp, yeah, it's dropping off right here now. So when I was telling you the story about the carp, right out there, we were standing and we would just throw bait up into the dam and catch carp constantly. It's not snowing this time, yeah. That one time, was it Christmas I came out here and it was just freaking snowing crazily. We were fishing in a blizzard. We didn't catch anything, but you know what I did catch? My hands and caught the freaking cold. They were so numb, man. Like 20 minutes in my car, I was sitting there trying to warm them up. I normally have better luck like casting a MEPS or a spinner up in this area than I do a whopper plopper. Like normally if I stand here and so this is my spot where I like to stand and use worms right up here. When I use night crawlers, that's a lot of fun too. You can catch a lot of smallies. For some reason, they're very particular about the baits up here, though. John, I wish. The problem though up there is like it's actually shallow. It gets deep, and then it gets shallow, and then it gets deep again because of that rock wall. What usually, so if you see there's rocks sticking up over there, and a lot of times it's dangerous because you're going to lose baits a lot of time. But if you run them from the dam over the rocks like that, you can catch them that way. But you can also lose baits really easily. Hey, Flavor Dave, what's up? Welcome in, my man. We're right at the end of the stream, though, so unfortunately, we still appreciate you showing up, though. Got a few more casts in me here. Definitely. Thanks, Blackwater. Excellent. Thanks for stopping in here. Yeah, I gotta get some Hellgrammites. Everyone tells me to get Hellgrammites. I don't have any. We didn't have any action on that chatterbait up here. We casted that one and the other one around for a while and just nothing. Kind of disappointing. Alright guys, we are going to be down to our final cast here. Probably won't catch anything, but that's alright. We had a good day. Last cast. Just yeet it over there somewhere. They're like it's a plastic lure. I think a couple different companies make it, but I can't really explain it. It's hard to explain. Kind of looks like a bug. Like a bug with legs. It was not. Let's get one more cast for the hell of it. Last cast again. Oh, I got one. Look at that. I got one. Oh, this is a chunky rock bass. That's what it is. Look how big that rock bass is, guys. This is the one. Hell yeah. Last cast fish. Boom. Nice. He's a chunk. He's a chunk. Like big old sucker here. He's not the, I don't know if he's the biggest I caught, but he's pretty hardy. It's like here's my hand. I'm 6'4", like 260 pounds, so you can imagine this is a pretty dang big rock bass here. Let me hold him up. Maybe I can measure him later. So he is from approximately there to the B in the carbon. Man, a nice one. This is definitely bigger than that last one we had. Boop. Let's let him go. Last cast was great. Nice. Excelente, guys. Well, that was a good way to end the stream there. I do appreciate everyone that's been here and hanging out. Had a lot of fun today. It was a really nice stream today. So do one last favor if you could. Anyone that still hasn't, double tap that screen really quick. And then if you do want to come back and do some more fishing with me, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification. And feel free to check out any of my other content. It's always there for you to look at if you so choose to. It helps the channel out also. All right. Adios, guys. It's been my pleasure that you guys have been here spending your time with me. I always appreciate it. You know, time's limited, and I'm glad you guys choose me as a streamer to watch. But yeah, definitely support the rest of the fishing community. We'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow, and hopefully we'll catch that big one again one day. All right, have a good night, everyone.